Funko be funkin' up.
Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We got an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms on mine. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hallowed walls, we are together. Yes.
Throughout the year, Funko has made a ton of mistakes, and we're pretty good at pointing out all of them.
I wouldn't say we're pretty good at it. We're very good at pointing out
trash!
You just spit all over.
Sorry.
Look at that.
I know. I'm sorry. Do we have a towel? One thing that we called trash this year got changed because of us.
You're just gonna like wear
I love
trophy.
it. Come on, Heather. Look at this. Did you even see what was made for me? It's a Zordon Correction Award because we changed the Zordon Funko Pop NFT.
But I liked it the way that it was. That's like the whole reason I wanted it. Was because of the blue stand under the head that they've changed because of you.
You're mad because I'm the one that won the award and it doesn't have your name on it. I know what you're doing.
You know what's f***ed up about that is I was the one that had mentioned it.
I'll follow this away in Heather's bullshit. So we're going to talk about the top ways that Funko f***ed things up this year. Well, they funked things up. I think that's a better way of saying it. That way it's not bleep.
And you actually know what we're saying. Because really, under the bleeps, we could be saying anything.
Most of the time when I'm saying the F word, I'm saying flurb.
You're a liar.
That's what I want my grandma to think.
But before we get into all of the ways that Funko flurbed up, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell. That way you know anytime we post new content. And also, like this video because you're gonna agree, you're gonna like it. I'm letting you know now, so just hit it. It only takes a second. And on top of that, follow us on Instagram. That way, you get to see all of the shenanigans we're up to. This week, I went to a Christmas party at Chris's work wearing some crazy glasses. There's a picture on there. It's a little weird, but you can see it.
Flurbin weird.
It's a little flurbin weird.
Head over to our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all the ways you can support the channel. If you love us, support us, and while you're at it, head over to 7buckspop.com and check out all the Christmas sales that they have going on right now. They're doing something every single day, all the way up until Christmas, which is tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned to see what they're doing. First thing on our list, something we talk about all the time, Funko Shop is no longer special. They've completely taken away all the special. In fact, they even changed the sticker.
It used to say Funko Limited Edition, and now it just says Funko Exclusive.
Which is trash! The only thing that sells out on Funko.com these days, anime Funko Pops, typically, not all the time.
Limited sodas with Chase.
Funko Pops sometimes with Chase sell out pretty quick.
Sometimes. Some have sat. And the very, very, very occasional limited piece count pop that shows up on the Funko Shop, but they don't do much of that anymore.
Typically, if they do, it comes with a Loungefly bag, and in the last drop with a Loungefly bag, it did not end up selling out on Loungefly.com. It's actually still there right now. It's Castle Grayskull with the, I think it's like some sort of sorcerer or something?
Sorceress.
Sorceress, yeah, so that one.
I have a feeling that it's not actually 3,000 pieces.
And there you go, another reason why Funko Shop is no longer special. Funko, spruce it up! Funko Shop deserves better than this! The overall issue that Funko is facing is our number 2, which is overproduction of all their pieces. We found out recently that some sodas are going to be completely common. No longer will carry a limited edition number on them.
Yeah, and they were already starting to become a bit too much when they started to do 20 and 25,000 piece counts. If they were going to do high piece counts of any characters, it should be like your Supermans or Spider-Mans or something like that, not the Hocus Pocus witches. Even though I love that movie and I love them, I don't feel like those needed that huge number.
Funko's overproduction was because of all the success they had in 2020 during the pandemic. They made more Funko Pops and sodas than ever because it seemed like there was a lot of consumers out there ready for all of the product. But as it turns out, 2020 was basically a year of people just sitting around buying shit online. Finally, when we got into 2021, people started going back to work and living their life again.
Yeah, they had all that stimulus money to be buying their pops, and then that went away. No more pops.
Funko makes absolutely way too much product, and this actually bleeds into our number 3, which is selling Funko Pops and Funko products in discounted stores.
Funko is overproducing their stuff so much that they are now in discount stores. Funko retailers were purchasing pops. They were sitting on shelves for so long that they were made so cheap on clearance that the retailers were actually losing money because the clearance price was actually cheaper than what the retailers were spending on those items. On the financial call that happened recently between Funko and their stockholders, they had mentioned that they were putting Funko products in discount stores because they were losing money on the amount they produced.
Selling in discount stores cheapens the Funko brand, in my opinion. I understand why they're doing it, and I know they want to make as much money as they can off of the product that they made, but this does not look good. It makes them look like cheap dollar store bullshit.
I feel like Funko was starting to feel the heat from those retailers that were having to put stuff on clearance because Funko products were sitting on the shelves and the retailers were like, why are we carrying this? So they probably weren't ordering nearly as much as they should have been or used to order.
And the fourth biggest mistake of the year were the con experiences. For whatever reason, Funko could not get the con experiences figured out. A lot of the times the booth would be set up, there would be long lines, and they didn't even have the product ready for the people that were in line trying to buy their product.
Most recently, they went to their very first international con. And we had talked about this. They had the items for pre-order like the first 2 days of the convention. And as far as I know, the Luffy on Thousand Sunny didn't even show up. However, as their very first international con experience, I completely understand where things went wrong because that's a whole new territory for them. I feel like we should give them some grace because it's a learning experience, and hopefully next time they go international, they've learned something from this experience. But the most messed up convention experience that we have heard about this year was New York Comic Con.
We were actually at New York Comic Con with our small toy company, Mischief Toys, and we heard so many disaster stories while we were there. We didn't actually go to the booth ourselves and buy anything, but we know of a lot of friends who did. And a lot of the times, the items that people were standing in line for weren't even available.
Yeah, I remember the Luffy for that one was messed up. People were telling us on Thursday that Luffy wasn't there, at least for the very first spots. I feel like he showed up either later that day or on Friday.
They had shared exclusive stickers as well.
Yeah, they had shared exclusive stickers on quite a few of the pops, which was weird.
Yeah, it's absolute garbage. If you're going to stand in a very long line at a convention, you most certainly should be in line for the right thing. Having the right sticker is key. That's the whole point of standing in line.
Those people could have easily just saved the 3 or 4 hours that most of them waited in line, and they could have purchased them online. But instead, they wanted the con experience. They wanted to get in the Funko line, experience the booth, and walk out with a convention sticker. And I've talked about this a million times before. I don't really care about con sticker versus shared if it's in my collection. However, if I am standing in that line, you better believe I want that convention sticker. It's almost like a trophy. Like, hey, I went there, I experienced this.
Absolutely.
If I can go to Target and pick it up on the shelf a couple weeks later, what makes my pop that I got from that booth special?
I actually have some ideas on how to make the con experience a lot better, and we're going to be dropping that video sometime this upcoming week, so make sure you look out for it. You know how I changed the whole Zordon pop? I got some ideas that could change con experiences, so listen up. Speaking of Luffy, we're giving this one away. So you're going to want to watch the video that we have linked down in the description, subscribe to the channel, and comment in the comment section down below in that video with the hashtag that we provide. Go and watch it after you're done watching this video. So our two final mistakes of the year are very small in comparison to the other ones that we talked about, but I think they're very important. The first one is that the Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pops were released absolutely too late.
Oh my gosh, way too late.
And I don't think it's going to matter so much for Funko because people want them and they are going to buy them, but I feel like if a movie's going to come out, we should try to get these Funko Pops out much sooner. Now, there could have been some sort of licensing issue, there could be some sort of delay issue. I don't necessarily know what that is, but they did release a preview photo at SDCC, if you remember, of the 3 Spider-Man figures. By releasing that photo, it made us think that we're getting these Funko Pops really soon. We didn't end up seeing those Funko Pops until like last month into this month.
Yeah, like a whole year late Funko.
The even larger issue, in my opinion, is something that we talk about all the time, which are Funko NFTs. We're one of the only channels that really spotlights Funko NFTs. We talk about them. We have a tutorial on how to buy them, how to trade them, and sell them, and we talk about all things in between when it comes to Funko NFT. But the one issue that I have with Funko NFT as we move on into the greater future is that Funko is dropping larger card drops, meaning we have more redeemable Funko Pops than ever in some of these drops.
Very few and far between. However, with NFTs, I feel like they should be a bit more limited and exclusive feeling. 100,000 card packs for DC Series 2 was way too many.
Oh yeah.
They didn't sell out. They had to burn a ton of them. What even is the point?
100% agree. And also, the Funko Pops that they release should feel really special. They should not feel like something that you can go out to the store and purchase right off the shelf. There should be something special like a paint job, or maybe they're black light and you can't buy that black light Funko Pop anywhere else. Or maybe glow in the dark, have an entire glow in the dark set. Something that tells you that these Funko Pops are special and you need to do something special in order to get them. As an example, the DC Series 2 line, very common looking. The Transformers, although I love them, very common looking. I think it's cool that they're doing the special Freddies, but I think we should be getting Funko Pops more in line with the TMNT Series 1 Funko Pops.
Minus that Freddy.
But everything else was really cool. I liked the different color variations, made them look special, made them look fun, and made them far different from anything else in the TMNT line. So those are the major mistakes of the year for Funko in our opinion. I would like to know what you thought was the biggest mistake that Funko made this year. And it might be something entirely different from what we discussed here in this video. But we'd like to know your thoughts and more in the comment section down below.
And by the way, Funko NFTs started last year, so don't be putting that because I know a lot of you want to.
In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Kevin Kelly, Nathan Maidman, Devontae McFarland, Spin Win, Angel and Gregory Gast, Sean Green, Star Rosas, March Tech, Tony Madrid, and John Akuda. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Merry Christmas to you all. We hope you have an awesome Christmas Eve. We'll see you again back here tomorrow. Remember, as always, we are together, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.